So today is Moflex Monday, and our focus is going to be mostly balance with some lower body. So to get started, we are going to stand in dorsal stance. So on the back of the Moflex, toes are up, balls of your feet are on the first tier, big toe reaching or touching the second tier, heels are on the ground. Make sure our feet are nice and straight, and we're just gonna start with some hinging. So down towards those toes and back up. We're just gonna get that blood flowing. Notice a slight bend in the knee, so you get a nice big stretch in those hamstrings. And we're just trying to loosen the back and the legs up and get all that blood flow. Come all the way up. Let's do 3 more. 2, 3. We're also going to start in dorsal stance again, so heels on the ground, toes up on the Moflex. And we're going to begin with reverse lunging, alternating our legs. After 8 reps on each side, we're going to advance that movement and add some more balance in. So starting with our reverse lunges. So up nice and tall, back, find that balance, push into that front heel. Back, balance, into the front heel. Keeping our chest nice and tall. This is 2, 2, 3. Again, you'll notice I always say heel, so as I go back here, all my weight should be in my front heel, up on this right foot, and just lightly on my left back foot toes. And then I push into my heel to come on up. So that's 4, 4, 5, 6, 6. 2 more on each side. Always finding that balance each time. Last 2. 1 and 2. Good. On building off of the reverse lunges we just did, we're going to remain on one side, and you'll do reverse lunges but advance into one leg balance. So just to see what that looks like, I'm going to reverse lunge and come up and balance on that one leg and go right back into a reverse lunge, come back and balance up on that. So go ahead and stand up on the top with me. So heels are on the ground, balls of your feet on the first tier, big toe touching or reaching for the second tier. And we'll continue with the left foot remaining on the Moflex. So 1, push into that heel and balance. Down, stay tall and balance. This will be 3. We're halfway there, we got 4 more. Focusing in on that left heel. Keeping a nice 90-degree bend in that front leg. And 1 more. Good job. All right, shake it out. We're going to that right leg. Right leg stays stationary. Push into your right heel, find that balance. Just 2, 3, 4, halfway there. Make sure you're loading properly, striking through this right heel to come up. This is 6. Finding your center as you stand. 1 more. Good job. we are going to be working on rotation with balance. So we're going to be in staggered stance, meaning we're going to have one foot in the back, so heel on the ground, toes are up on the Moflex, and then one foot in the front where our heel is up on the Moflex and our toes are down on the carpet or the ground. You'll see I have a bit of a bend in that front knee. We want to stay nice and tall, and we're going to rotate by bringing our arms out to the center of our chest and rotating only over that front leg, so over my front leg here. So go ahead and find this position and make sure you're really twisting those hips. And we're going to do 10 of these. So 1, 2, keep your core nice and tight. Make sure your head and your hips follow your arms. Don't just take your arms to the side, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. Our footing here. So now I'm gonna have my right foot in the back with my heel on the ground, balls of my feet on the first tier and my big toe touching the second tier. And my left foot is going to be in the front of the Moflex with my heel on the Moflex and my toes on the ground. And again, we're rotating over the front leg, so now I'm going to twist away from you. 10 of these. Don't forget that slight bend in your front knee. Always centering nice and tall, making sure that your feet aren't twisting. 8, twist those hips. 9, and 10. Very good exercise. We are going to go back to the first position of staggered, so left foot in the back and right foot in the front. Slight bend in that front knee, and instead of just rotation to the side, we're going to do a reverse wood chop. So what that's going to look like is you're going to go down to the side of your back leg with those hands, and then come up and across and twist. Again, my hips are twisting, not just my arms. So let's go ahead and do 10 of these. So down towards that back foot, twist up and rotate. 1, 2, 3. Again, keeping those feet nice and straight. Make sure your feet don't start turning to help you compensate when you're losing your balance. This will be 4. 9, and 10. Step back and switch our feet. Our right foot is in the back, our left foot is in the front. Slight bend in that left knee, going down from the right side up and across to the left. And 1, 2, 3. Nice steady control so we can keep our balance. This is 5. 9. Doing alternating forward lunges. You'll have to kind of trial and error that first one to figure out how far away your Moflex should be from where you start. But what it'll look like is feet start together, up nice and tall, and you're going to lunge forward onto that Moflex, nice 90-degree bend in that front leg, heel on the ground, and once you find that stability, raise those hands overhead. Come back, and we'll switch legs. So let's start with our right leg, and begin. And up. Left leg, 90-degree bend at that knee, find your balance, and up. 2, 3. Little quick note, if you feel like you're getting any sort of irritation in your knees, you're putting too much pressure in the balls of your feet and kind of probably leaning over your front leg. So really try to keep that chest tall, focus on the heel that goes onto the Moflex. So this will be 4. 4. 3 more on each side. 6. Don't forget that 90-degree bend in your front leg. 7. 7. Last 2. 8. And 8. Great job. Very balance focused, a little bit of a nice cool down as well. You might want to be next to something, something to grab onto if you feel more comfortable that way. So what you're going to do is start with your feet in dorsal stand. So heels are on the ground, balls of your feet on the first tier, and toes up on that second tier. And all we're going to do is alternate raising each leg and balancing for just a moment. So what that's going to look like is coming up and balance. Put that foot back down, switch sides, and balance, okay? So kind of shake those ankles out. They're gonna be your sole support system here, so ready? Lift that right leg, keep your core engaged, keep your weight in your left heel, and back down. And just take your time. 2 and 2. You'll see we're holding for at least a couple seconds on each raise. Lots of core here too. 4 and 4. 5. We're gonna do 3 more on each side. Last 2. 1. And 2. That is your Moflex Monday, focused on balance and a little lower body. Hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to stretch at the end.